Hey guys, it's me Kyla, and today I will talk about how I first got interested in Korea. So if you know me, you know that I've been doing a lot of K-pop reaction videos and also silent mukbangs where I eat Korean food but don't talk. So it's technically not a mukbang but a silent mukbang. So I realized that I've never talked about how I got interested in Korea and its culture. So I wanted to talk about this, and I assumed that Talk Talk Korea 2022 will be a great opportunity for this. So thank you, Talk Talk Korea 2022. So let's just get started because we're gonna go way back to 6th grade. My interest in Korea started with this particular item. I've had this since like 6th grade, if I'm not wrong, but middle school era. So in our school there was this day called a culture day where people from other countries came to our school, and some of them brought food and some of them even brought some stationery or a popular item that's sold in their country. And the purpose of this day was for us to get more educated about cultures and different countries, and it worked. So I saw this Korea stand, but I didn't have enough money to buy kimchi or kimbap, so I was just looking sad. And I went there to say hi because, as I said, I didn't have any money to buy anything, and the sweet lady gave me this. This is actually used as a fan, as a thank you gift. She was like, you can keep this. And my interest started with this quote. It says, imagine your Korea. So I was like, small kid, small child, and I was like, I know a bit about Korea's historical events because of relationship between Korea and Turkey. So I knew a bit about their historical culture, but I didn't know how they live now, or I didn't know their pop culture. So I was like imagining Korea and like what kind of music do they listen to, or how they live, or which jobs are popular in Korea. I didn't know, so I was just imagining them. Literally imagining Korea. And luckily and coincidentally, sometime later, my friend showed me a dance cover, and she was like, oh, I want to learn this dance. And it was a K-pop dance. It was a dance cover of EXO, and I was like, oh my god, I mean, dance cover is amazing, but who sings this song? And then she introduced me to EXO. After listening to EXO, and by the way, EXO was the first K-pop group I've ever listened to, so it has a very special place. After listening to EXO, I was like researching the members and their live performances, and then I was like, oh my god, maybe they have a documentary or something. So I just saw the EXO film, and what showed up, it was EXO Next Door. It's like a drama series, and that is how I actually got into K-dramas as well, because EXO Next Door was so fun and it was so funny as well, but also romantic. I don't want to say a lot about it since I don't want to give spoilers, but it was such a nice show to watch. And then I was like, oh, I want to watch more shows like this because it was so fun. And then I watched Sassy Go Go. I also don't want to talk about that a lot because it was a great show and I don't want to give spoilers, but that is actually how I got into K-pop and K-dramas. But how I got into Korea's own living culture was a bit different. That started with watching Korean vlogs. So a few years ago, school vlogs were very popular, so I used to watch Korean school vlogs. and I don't really remember the video, but there was this one video. She did a vlog in a Korean international school, I think, and the school was pretty big and they had everything, even a supermarket in it, and it was a high school. And I was like, oh my god, it might not be an international school, I'm not sure about that, but that school was amazing, and that's how I actually showed interest in Korea's not pop culture but more like a living day-to-day life culture. Then I started watching a lot more vlogs, not just school vlogs, but like let's go to a cute cafe in Busan vlogs kind of videos as well. And that's how actually it all started. But the fact that it all started with one item and one quote is so iconic. I really can't believe that I'm getting a bit emotional, because this has been in my room since middle school, and now I'm halfway through university. I actually can't believe that everything started with this fan. And of course, like right now, I know I talked a bit fast because I want to talk about all the steps of my Korean interest journey, but like the fact that one lady being nice to me and giving me this started all of this is pretty emotional. And whenever I look at this, I'm like, wow, I was a kid, and how would I ever know that getting one fan would make all of this happen? So if that lady is by chance watching this, which is almost impossible, but thank you. I want to say thank you a lot. Yeah. This is how I got into Korea and its culture. And if you don't know, I am also a K-influencer, and so there was this optional mission about pansori, and that is the first thing I want to talk about on the list of things I love about Korea. I did not know about pansori. I think it was, as I said, an optional mission or a normal mission I did for a K-influencer program, but it was magical. Pansori, the one I watched, was literally magical. It had a historical meaning behind it, but also the vocals and the traditional clothes and the drums, everything, it was perfect. So that is the one thing I really liked about Korea's culture, and the fact that it's still so popular, I really appreciate it, because of how much they still respected their culture. So the other thing I like about Korea is their music culture. It's not only K-pop but also K-rap. I really like K-rap too, and my friend introduced me to Korean rap actually, so thank you if you're watching this. There are a lot of good songwriters in Korea, so much respect for them. And there are a lot of songs that makes me cry and get emotional, happy, angry, like all the emotions, which I love because it's so hard to express an emotion and make the other side feel it as well. So much respect for the people who's been doing music for years and years. And I'm self-learning Korean, so K-pop actually helped me and still helps me with this as well, because what I do is I print out my favorite lyrics. I try to read it on my own, and then I listen to the song over and over and over again, and this way I'm learning and I'm listening to my favorite songs. So 2 pluses. A win-win. Thing is K-dramas. I really like watching dramas, TV series, TV shows in general, and I have some of my favorite actors and actresses as well, and I have so much respect for them as well. And thank you for doing your best. I really appreciate it. These are the things I love about Korea. Of course, there's a lot of other things I love about Korea, but the list goes on and on, so I need to do a longer video for that. So again, thank you Talk Talk Korea 2022 for giving us this opportunity, and hope you liked my story, because I really like my story. And again, thank you that sweet lady for giving me this, because it's all thanks to you. So again, thank you Talk Talk Korea 2022 for this opportunity, and hopefully I will be able to go to Korea. Goodbye. Have a very nice day, morning, evening, or a very good night. Bye.